Joshy Blogs, please like and subscribe. This is One More Dungeon. Does this game make you want to play One More Dungeon? Not really, to be honest. Yeah. It's a game where you wander around a dungeon fighting monsters and looking for the key to get to the next level so you can fight more monsters that are harder and will kill you faster. It's hard. It's not very fun. There's a slow process in which you can collect mutators that make your dungeon experience changed. There's 3 that will make your life easier. It was easy, don't hurt me, and alchemist. You can half your enemy's hit points. You can start the game with extended health. You can only use 2 at a time. So the 2 best are alchemist and it was easy. Alchemist gives you more potions to start with. So warlock gives you extra crystal supply. Actually, that's one more that's good for you. The rest of them are there to make your life more difficult. Fog reduces your sight so you can't see, which is a pretty stupid one to use. Big levels, so you can make it harder, which you wouldn't really want it to be harder. Broken cartridge shifts the colors, so that one's not so bad. Big bangs, more exploding barrels. That one's actually not so bad either. You can increase the quantity of enemies. You can have more random enemies from, I guess, different areas show up, and you can play the game with no margin for error, so you die in 1 hit and can't raise your health. And then you can also put a curse on yourself, where every 30 seconds you lose 1 health point. Everything. There's no need to make the game harder. It's too hard as it is. So you walk around. It's boring. Monsters come. You pick up random ammo for weapons that you don't have. You open up doors that lead to dead ends that go nowhere. And if you're very careful, you can survive, and it's not that hard. But eventually, you might run out of ammo, and then you'll be dead. Okay, it's just kind of random what you'll find. Like there, I'm finding a bunch of ammo for weapons that I don't have, which happens every time. Like 2/3 of the ammo you find will be for weapons you don't have. Everything's randomly constructed, so there's rooms with like nothing in it, and they're just boring. And there's all these dead ends where there's just nothing in them. And so you never know what'll happen, what'll show up. It's a roguelite. I beat the first level, I got to the 2nd level and I died and I had to start all over again. Didn't care for it. There's not that much growth, so at this point I have the 2 best upgrades in the game. So there's really no need for me to collect any other mutators. So when I die, it's only a setback. This is a rare area that has a dead end that has an actual weapon in it. That's a new weapon that I haven't tried yet. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, that's kind of this is an exciting and rare moment where you actually get a different weapon. So you can fire your short range weapon and your long range weapon at the same time, like this. That's kind of fun. Exploding canisters. I'm almost out of ammo for my long range weapon, and then I'll be basically dead. Oh yeah, so here's the dead end. So you just open up a door, you find a dead end. There's also these bats that are just webbed up. I don't know why they're there. I think it's like free XP. I like to think that I'm mercy killing bats that are trapped. I guess. Kind of weird. These are the exit rooms. Sometimes you find the exit room right away, and you find the boss that has the key right away, and then you can just leave the level right away. Got an iron dagger, huh? See, I just picked up the same weapon that I start with. Why would they have the same weapon that you start with? Because it's random. And it always starts you with iron dagger. So the fact that they would randomly place iron daggers in the levels is to fuck with you. It's not. They want you to be unhappy. That's why they put it there. They want you to think, oh, look, something new, and be like, oh, no, it's not something new, and feel sad. That's an intentional construction of the game. Sometimes you'll find another staff because you need like you might be running out of like your current ammo from fighting a lot of enemies, and then you find another staff, which would be great because you have ammo for the fire staff and the ice staff in addition to the acid staff. But then you find out that the staff that you got is the same one that you started with. There, I got killed by the boss. I didn't even realize that I was hurt. Anyway, I'm dead. Now you gotta restart, and you got a score of 220, and eventually your score will be high. Like your score will accumulate and accumulate. Basically, I called it XP earlier, but it's really your score. And then you spend your score to buy mutators, but there's no good mutators left. So I can only buy mutators that will make things worse for myself at this point. Yeah. And that's the game. It's not very fun. It's a bad game. It's an argument for not making like randomly constructed dungeons. It doesn't make you want to play one more dungeon. It makes you want to play no more dungeons. That's what it should be called. No more dungeons. I don't want to play anymore. Yeah. No more dungeons for me. I give this game one more dungeon a 3 out of 10. Do not buy it. I think I bought this game for like $1. So it's not that it's not worth $1. It is worth $1, but probably be better to just have the $1 in your wallet and not having this game, you know, stinking up your collection. So I don't recommend buying it. This game won't enhance your life. Maybe you can get a platinum trophy or something out of it, but there's a lot of platinum trophy games. There's ones that are fun, and this is not one of them. So don't get it, I'd say. But if you want to get it, it's $1. Maybe you can probably get a platinum trophy. I'm not sure about that. You can check on that with a different video. But I'm not shooting for any platinums. I'm done. I played the game for a while. I made my review, and I'm never gonna play it again. So that's all, folks. One more dungeon. 3 out of 10. I don't like this game. I won't miss it. And I'll see y'all next time.